There is a moment when a familiar brand suddenly feels completely different, and that is exactly what fans are talking about after seeing Wang Yibo associated with Alo. The reaction is simple but striking: the real White Horse Prince has arrived. And according to the fan sentiment reflected in the provided post, once Wang Yibo appears in Alo, the brand suddenly looks far more premium. But here is the important question: is this already a confirmed new endorsement, or are fans simply expressing their hopes for what could come next? Let's separate what we actually know from what fans are imagining. Fact first. The information provided connects Wang Yibo with Alo and specifically describes his appearance as making the brand feel significantly more high-end. The wording also expresses anticipation for a new endorsement and for Wang Yibo as an 85 racer. That is the information we can work with. There is no confirmed announcement in the material provided that Wang Yibo has officially become a new Alo ambassador. There is also no verified information here announcing a new contract, an official campaign title, a racing result, or a specific upcoming racing schedule. So those details should not be presented as established facts. And that distinction matters, especially in entertainment news. Because when a celebrity's image fits a brand so naturally, fans can quickly move from seeing a visual moment to imagining an entire future campaign around it. That brings us to fan reaction. The fan response in the provided text is highly enthusiastic. One phrase describes Wang Yibo as a true White Horse Prince, while another says that his presence immediately makes Alo feel much more luxurious. That reaction tells us something interesting. Fans are not simply noticing Wang Yibo's appearance. They are interpreting the combination of Wang Yibo and Alo as a particularly strong visual match. And that is where the story becomes more interesting than a simple celebrity fashion headline. Why? Because celebrity branding is often about perception. A brand can have a particular identity before a celebrity enters the picture. But when audiences strongly associate a celebrity with a certain image, the collaboration, or even the possibility of one, can change how that brand is perceived by fans. In this case, the provided reaction suggests exactly that kind of perception shift. The phrase Alo suddenly feels high-end is not an objective measurement of the company's market position. It is a fan interpretation. But fan interpretations can still be meaningful. They show how an audience is responding emotionally and visually to the pairing. Now comes opinion. In my view, the most compelling part of this story is not whether Wang Yibo has officially secured a new endorsement. The more interesting point is why fans immediately see him as someone who could elevate the image of a brand like Alo. The answer appears to be the contrast and compatibility created by the pairing. Wang Yibo is described by fans as having a refined, almost princely presence, while Alo is being perceived through this interaction as more sophisticated and premium. Whether that perception eventually becomes an official commercial partnership is a completely different question. And that brings us to speculation. The provided message says fans are looking forward to a new endorsement. That means the endorsement itself should currently be treated as something anticipated, not something confirmed. There is also excitement surrounding the phrase 85 racer. But again, the supplied information does not establish a specific racing announcement or explain exactly what future role that phrase refers to. So the responsible way to discuss it is simple: fans are expressing expectations, but the available information does not confirm the next step. And perhaps that uncertainty is exactly why the conversation is gaining attention. When fans already believe a celebrity and a brand look naturally compatible, even a single appearance can trigger questions about what might happen next. Could there eventually be a formal endorsement? Could there be a larger campaign? Could the connection remain purely visual or promotional? At this point, the provided information does not answer those questions. And that uncertainty should remain visible instead of being replaced with assumptions. Because there is another important detail here: expectations can become powerful very quickly. Once fans begin anticipating a new endorsement, every new appearance can potentially be interpreted through that expectation. A fashion image becomes a possible campaign clue. A brand appearance becomes a possible partnership signal. But unless there is an official confirmation, those interpretations remain speculation. That does not make the fan excitement meaningless. Quite the opposite. It shows that Wang Yibo's image is strong enough, at least among the fans represented by this reaction, to generate immediate expectations around premium branding and future projects. And that is the real story worth watching. Not simply, Wang Yibo looks good in Alo. The deeper question is why the combination creates such a strong response. The answer, based on the supplied reaction, is that fans see Wang Yibo as bringing a distinctive elegance and premium feeling to the brand. Whether that perception translates into an actual endorsement is still unknown. And this is where fact and fan reaction need to remain separate. Fact: the provided information associates Wang Yibo with Alo and describes a strong positive visual reaction. Fan reaction: fans are excited, calling him a white horse prince and expressing the belief that Alo looks more luxurious with him. Opinion: the pairing appears to create a particularly compelling premium image, which explains why the possibility of a larger collaboration is attracting attention. Speculation: fans may be hoping that this develops into a new endorsement or a future racing-related opportunity, but the supplied information does not confirm that either has happened. That distinction may sound cautious, but it actually makes the story more interesting. Because now we are left with a genuine unanswered question. If fans are already responding this strongly to the Wang Yibo and Alo combination, what would an officially confirmed campaign look like if it ever happens? Would the brand lean further into the elegant white horse prince image? Would Wang Yibo's racing identity become part of the presentation? Or would the two sides remain completely separate? We simply do not have enough confirmed information yet to say. And until something official is announced, the most accurate conclusion is that the excitement belongs to the fans, and the future remains unwritten. For now, Wang Yibo's presence has clearly sparked anticipation. Alo has become the focus of that excitement, and fans are already looking ahead to what might come next. But perhaps the biggest question is the one we cannot answer yet. If Wang Yibo really does become the face of a new Alo endorsement, would that combination be as powerful as fans are imagining, or could it surprise everyone in an entirely different way? What do you think? Share your opinion respectfully in the comments.